Now, let's dive deep into this big LGBTQ story for today. I am obviously Bonnie Builder, and let's queer up entertainment. Wicked sequel officially retitled Wicked for Good. In a surprising twist, Universal Pictures has revealed the much-anticipated Wicked sequel, slated for release on November 21st, 2025, will now be called Wicked for Good. The announcement came on Monday, December 16th, and marks a departure from the original titles Wicked Part 1 and Wicked Part 2. The news was shared via a joint Instagram video from the official Wicked accounts and stars Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, who reprised their roles as Elphaba and Glinda, respectively. Interestingly, both actresses had once teased the new title with matching tattoos that said "For Good," which they showed off in December 2023. Fans speculated that the tattoos hinted at the sequel's title. Now we know they were right. I will say, as a person who has had no interest in this film at all,
here we go.
I haven't seen it. I've known the gays on the internet have seen it twice or three times like it's a fucking internet challenge.
Like it's Pornhub.
Like it's Pornhub. I know it's a great film. I am confident it's a great film. I've heard great reviews. I'm just not that girl. But I'm a huge Cynthia fan, except for this production right here. I have just no interest. I'm happy that it's coming back for a sequel. I hear the original movie's like 4 hours long?
Well, I think
the original play. There is no original movie.
Okay.
It's a play.
This film is like
film
2.5
goes on
hours.
for like 6
Yes.
hours.
Yes.
And so part two,
don't have that attention span.
Bonnie, part two will probably be 12 minutes because I don't know how much more they can put into it. It's
Well,
like,
no,
we
that's
just,
not true. That's not true. Okay, so obviously I'm the biggest Wicked fan at the table,
I
and
love
I'm okay with that. Okay, I've seen Wicked 3 times and 1 sing-along. Okay, and I might see it again Christmas Day. That's how good of a movie it was for me. I'm a musical geek. I've always loved musicals. Before I came out, you know, when I lived in Jersey, I would cut school and go into Manhattan and see a matinee. That was my release. That was my escape. That was where I saw I'm not weird.
You cannot own this because I love musicals. Just because I made a comment about it being 6 hours long doesn't mean that
you bitched about it. You shouldn't have bitched about it.
Wasn't
okay?
bitch.
All right?
Just Glenn's
You're
sarcasm.
old. Those 6 hours would have been a nice little nap if you needed it. Okay? I'm just saying. Okay? It's a great movie.
I don't pay good money to nap.
Because they're gonna they gonna be on that.
Like, it was a 2-hour film. Okay, the first part was a 2-hour film. 2 and 24, 2:24, whatever it was. And when I first saw it, I said, Greg, please tell me the truth. You've seen it before anybody. He goes, it's half hour too long, right? But you didn't say it was a bad movie. You just said it was half hour too long.
Movie.
I don't think it was half hour too long. I thought it was perfect. I thought it fit every single part. Lots of times people will remake a book or remake a musical and they won't hold up to the original.
It would take less time to read War and Peace.
It did. You knew that the movie was going to end at when intermission is for the play, and that was what it ended with, Defying Gravity. I spoiled it for those who didn't see it, but then, dude, hello.
But that is an important point, that the entire Broadway musical, from start, intermission, and finish, was 2.5 hours long.
And I saw it
The
twice.
movie is now, the first half is now 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
So that's a little problem. I think that they've bitten off more than they can John chew. Get it? That's the director.
Get it.
But I'm also worried that we're going to see another year of the two of them kind of fawning over each other, the promotion stuff.
So don't look at them, Greg. If there were 2 boys, you'd be fine then. What the fuck? Like, that's not,
stuff.
you know.
That's the thing.
It'll be a nice thing
So
to
then
see
you'll
next
have to
year.
so you'll have to see it again,
I will.
and then you'll tell me it's too long, and then I'll give you the middle finger, and then I'll go see it again. It's gonna take box offices again next Thanksgiving, so get ready for it. I get to dress like Glinda again next year, fantastic. And I actually respect Ariana more after this movie. I really did.
Can we go together and I'll dress as Glinda too? We'll be Glinda 1, Glinda 2.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I love it. All right. So For Good comes out November 2025, and we'll be talking about it then again, and Greg will hate it again. All right. So that is the big LGBTQ story for today, and there is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by subscribing and sharing Queer News Tonight.